Have you ever felt overwhelmed by your emotions? Like you're caught in a riptide of feelings, unsure of which way is up? Maybe you struggle to connect with others, feeling like there's an invisible wall between you and the people you love? Or perhaps you find yourself stuck in a negative cycle, replaying the same painful thoughts and experiences over and over again. If any of this resonates, please know you're not alone. We're all navigating this messy, beautiful, heartbreaking thing called life, and it's easy to feel lost in the sea of emotions that come with it. But what if I told you that there's a way to not only stay afloat, but to actually thrive amidst the waves? What if I told you that the key to unlocking a more fulfilling, joyful, and connected life lies within the depths of your own heart? Today, we're going to explore the transformative power of emotional intelligence and how it can help you navigate the complexities of life with more grace, compassion, and resilience. The journey to emotional intelligence begins with self-awareness, the foundation upon which all other emotional intelligence skills are built. It's about turning inward, shining a light on the intricate tapestry of your inner world, and learning to recognize and understand your emotions without judgment. Think of self-awareness as tuning into your own internal compass. It's about paying attention to the subtle and not so subtle ways your emotions manifest in your body. Media, person feeling their pulse, close-up of breathing exercises, individual focusing on body sensations, the quickening of your breath when you're anxious, the tightness in your chest when you're hurt, the burst of energy when you're excited. But self-awareness goes beyond simply noticing these physical sensations. It's about understanding the why behind your emotions. Why does a certain comment from your boss trigger a wave of self-doubt? Why does spending time with a particular friend leave you feeling drained? This process of inquiry isn't about judging yourself for your feelings. It's about approaching your inner world with curiosity and compassion, recognizing that every emotion, even the messy, uncomfortable ones, holds valuable information. Imagine yourself as a compassionate observer, gently witnessing your emotions without getting swept away by them. Notice the thoughts that swirl in your mind, the stories you tell yourself, and the beliefs that shape your perceptions. As you practice self-awareness, you'll begin to recognize patterns in your emotional landscape. You'll start to see the triggers that set you off, the situations that bring you joy, and the people who leave you feeling drained. This knowledge is incredibly powerful because it allows you to make conscious choices about how you respond to life's challenges. Now that we've explored the importance of self-awareness, let's dive into the next essential habit of emotional intelligence: self-regulation. Imagine for a moment that your emotions are like waves in the ocean. Sometimes those waves are gentle and calming, lapping softly at the shore. Other times they're powerful and turbulent, crashing against the rocks with immense force. Self-regulation is the ability to navigate those emotional waves, to ride them out without getting swept away by their intensity. It's about learning to manage your emotions effectively so they don't control your thoughts, behaviors, and relationships. Think of self-regulation as your inner thermostat. When your emotions run too hot, when anger flares, anxiety spikes, or sadness threatens to engulf you, self-regulation helps you dial down the intensity, bringing you back to a place of balance and calm. But here's the crucial part. Self-regulation isn't about suppressing your emotions or pretending they don't exist. It's not about putting on a brave face when you're hurting inside or denying yourself the freedom to feel your feelings fully. Instead, self-regulation is about creating a space between feeling and reacting. It's about pausing before you speak, taking a few deep breaths, and choosing a response that aligns with your values and intentions. So how do we cultivate this essential skill of self-regulation? It starts with recognizing that you have a choice in how you respond to your emotions. You're not a helpless passenger on an emotional roller coaster. You're the driver, and you have the power to steer yourself in a more positive direction. One of the most effective ways to regulate your emotions is to develop a toolbox of healthy coping mechanisms. Chapter 3. Stepping outside yourself. Cultivating social awareness. Emotional intelligence extends beyond our individual experiences. It's about cultivating a deep understanding and empathy for others. This is where social awareness comes in. Think of social awareness as tuning into the emotional frequencies around us. Recognizing subtle cues in body language, tone and expressions. Listening with our hearts, picking up unspoken emotions. Imagine having coffee with a friend who's recently gone through a breakup. She might say she's fine, but her voice and posture reveal sadness. Social awareness lets you see beyond the facade. It's about understanding the context behind emotions, asking what might have happened to make them feel this way. Practicing social awareness means choosing empathy over judgment. Approach others with curiosity and compassion. Cultivate social awareness through active listening. Focus on what someone is saying without interrupting. Put away your phone, make eye contact, and give undivided attention. Chapter 4. Building bridges, not walls, mastering relationship management. Now that we've explored the power of self-awareness, self-regulation, and social awareness, let's turn our attention to the art of relationship management, the ability to build and maintain healthy, fulfilling connections with others. Imagine for a moment that relationships are like gardens. They require constant care, attention, and nourishment to thrive. Without these essential elements, even the most promising connections can wither and fade. Relationship management is about showing up for the people in our lives, not just when it's convenient or easy, but even and especially when it's challenging. It's about being present, being supportive, and being willing to do the work to cultivate strong, resilient bonds. One of the cornerstones of effective relationship management is clear, open, and honest communication. It's about expressing your needs and feelings in a way that is both assertive and respectful, while also being receptive to the perspectives of others. Imagine you're having a disagreement with your partner. Instead of shutting down, getting defensive, or resorting to blame and criticism, relationship management encourages you to approach the conversation with a spirit of curiosity and a genuine desire to understand. You might say something like, "I'm feeling hurt and frustrated right now. Can we talk about what happened and see if we can find a way to move forward together?" Another crucial aspect of relationship management is the ability to navigate conflict constructively. Conflict is an inevitable part of any relationship, but it doesn't have to be destructive. In fact, when approached with intention and skill, conflict can be an opportunity for growth, understanding, and deeper connection. The key is to shift from a mindset of winning or being right to a mindset of collaboration and finding mutually beneficial solutions. This requires active listening, empathy, and a willingness to compromise. Finally, relationship management is about celebrating the good times and showing appreciation for the people in our lives. Chapter 5. Building your resilience. Mastering stress management. Stress is like a heavy backpack we carry everywhere. Each worry adds another stone, weighing us down. Managing stress isn't about eliminating it, but lightening the load to move through life with more ease. Mindfulness helps us focus on the present moment, reducing stress. Regular exercise releases endorphins, boosting mood and reducing stress. Find an activity you enjoy and make it a regular part of your routine. As we've explored today, emotional intelligence is not a destination but a journey, a lifelong practice of self-discovery, growth and connection. It's about showing up for ourselves and others with compassion, curiosity, and a willingness to learn and evolve. Start incorporating these emotional intelligence habits into your daily life. Practice self-awareness, notice your emotions without judgment, and explore the why behind them. Experiment with self-regulation techniques, finding healthy ways to manage stress and navigate challenging emotions. Cultivate social awareness, paying attention to the unspoken cues and emotions of those around you. Invest in your relationships, communicating openly, resolving conflicts constructively, and expressing appreciation. And remember, taking care of your well-being is not selfish, it's essential. Prioritize stress management techniques that work for you, whether it's mindfulness, exercise, spending time in nature, or connecting with loved ones. Thank you for joining me on this journey of exploring the power of emotional intelligence.